Welcome to Everything Got a Price, a show where we talk about the money related to involving music and business. I am your host, Nayim. Today, of course, I had other plans, and people are always doing something that requires immediate edification, clarification, and interpretation. So we're here, and we'll get to everything else we had scheduled tomorrow. Let's talk about Fivio Foreign on $1 Million Worth of Game, talking about his Mase deal. Now, of course, I get up here and I like to, they tell me I got to stop talking like everybody know everything, or stop assuming everybody know everything. That's just not true. That's just not the case. I already knew about this Mase Fivio situation a year ago. And it's crazy because I thought everybody knew about the whole little $5,000 situation. So I don't think I've seen anybody say this, but what is not being said, and yes, today I am defending Mase because Mase wasn't wrong. Fivio didn't get signed for $5,000 by himself. It was a group of them, and I think it was either 2 or 3 of them. This is way before Fivio Foreign was Fivio Foreign. Before music. I mean, he had music, but he didn't have no music for real. And it was 2 or 3 of them, and they got signed for like $25,000 or some shit like that. And what his individual cut was $5,000. The thing is, this was before you were Fivio Foreign. This was before the music. It was a package deal. Y'all ran with that. And like he probably said up here, that was enough to help his situation out. I hate to see so many people dogging and dragging Mase for giving motherfuckers who did not have no way to prove that they were even worth, let's just go with their number, they were even worth $5,000. Like, let's be for real. Like, you coming into music, somebody discover you, that is the time to sign a person, is to sign them, give them a little bit of bread, develop them, help them pay to go to the studio, whatever they need. And he said he's still in the deal. Why did you sign it then? If my thing is, and I feel like when he did this, it was a slick shot trying to make Mase look bad because he's still in the deal. But my thing is, you were able to go off and do whatever the fuck you wanted to do as Fivio Foreign. I don't necessarily like, why are we not telling the whole story? That's my whole thing with this. Stop giving the piece, because now we all know how people are. This is a clickbait headline society. Motherfuckers ain't going and reading the deal that said I signed a group of people to whatever, and Mase didn't hold you back. Mase didn't hold you up. Mase didn't stop your music from dropping. That's not what happened. You were still able to go off, do everything you wanted to do. You're doing whatever you want to do now. You didn't have, like, my thing is with that group situation, and this is why you shouldn't even be in no fucking rap group. None of that shit. The closest you can really get to it and being successful is the ASAP mob, where we're just kind of a collective of people and we rocking out, but everybody go their respective way. He's not telling the whole story. Tell the whole story. It was a group. Y'all bust that check up before y'all was even rappers for real. Like, y'all might have been rapping, but you wasn't rappers. Like, niggas found that you can do something, snatched you up, put some bread in your pocket. He didn't make no motherfucking money back from Fivio Foreign. Are you serious? Off of when he first signed him for the $5,000 that he was signed for in a rap group or a group of them. I hate when people do that, because it make a person who try to develop somebody come through and look very crazy. Like, oh, I don't want to hear Mase. I seen somebody say, I don't want to hear Mase talking about what Diddy did to him. Oh, the industry is just a cycle of this, a cycle of that. People, see, this is the thing with Fivio. And I like his music. But ever since I first seen him, it's been something off. Because he's in his 30s, first of all. They're masquerading him and putting him out here like he's something. I thought him and Pop Smoke was around the same age. I'm going to be for real with you. I thought he was younger than Pop Smoke. And Pop Smoke was 20-something when he died. This nigga's 30-something. So this is the nigga who calls the little nigga big bro. Because the big bro got, or the big bro. Because the little nigga got all the shine and is put out there in the front. So you don't have no choice but to bow to a young nigga. They don't like to tell the full story. His Vlad interview was weird as fuck when they was trying to talk about the age. You too fucking old to be lying. This nigga was 26 years old when his mother passed away, and he went on record talking about he didn't know what he was going to do. You're 26. What do you mean you don't know? And this is the problem that we have when motherfuckers are allowed to be children for too long in this business. And what does this have to do with everything having a price? Because he claimed he got signed for $5,000. He's still in the deal. But when you got signed, you wasn't nobody. Niggas, you wasn't making $5,000 as a nobody. Let's be serious. You didn't make Mase any fucking money back. That group you was with didn't make Mase no motherfucking money back. Niggas had to go out of his way, use his connections, put you in places you didn't have shit. Don't tell me about what a motherfucker didn't do. And I hate this shit where people are, they don't know what they're talking about, able to throw opinions. Why would you go into a fast food restaurant and hand somebody $5,000 and say, come be my personal chef? You wouldn't do that. So I don't understand why they think that. Like, why would you think that you were supposed to fuck the number? You didn't do anything before this to get anything. I'm not understanding. And then it's just like I said, it's a slick way to attack Mase because you're bitter about whatever your fucking dispute is behind the scenes. Again, I thought people already knew this was something that was going on. I'm surprised he was, like, because my thing is, why are you bringing this shit up now? If I knew this, that means other people probably might have known it. But then again, I don't know. It's just really stupid. There's no reason to think you're going to get any money out of this shit that you didn't deserve. Advance. So my thing is, I gave you a $5,000 check up front. Again, we're going with the number. You didn't bring me $5,000 back. Not when you were supposed to. Why wouldn't you, at this point, if the number is so low, and you are what you're supposed to be, or you are what you say you are, why don't you just buy yourself out the deal? Because this is smoke and mirrors, and you full of shit. Completely filled to the brim with shit. And it's sad because I didn't even want to come off like this, but we're not going to get out here and lie about shit when it comes to these numbers. Because if you got a song with Alicia Keys and Kanye West, you ain't got $5,000. How many favors can be done for you to make you whatever you supposed to be? If people ain't taken to it and people don't want it, there's no money coming in. So are you too broke to buy yourself out your deal? Or you just not selling no motherfucking records and you can't get out of it? And you can't get out of it because nobody's buying the music. Nobody want to be bothered with the music. Make it make sense. Don't throw Mase under the bus. Don't say that Mase is the motherfucking problem. A nigga ain't supposed to ride through and give you shit. You was supposed to earn your keep where a nigga ain't had no choice but to come fuck with you, but y'all so thirsty. See, they let you be a kid too long. They let you be little big bro too long. You was so busy running down behind children that you didn't think to do your due diligence, and you had a baby. That should smarten a nigga up very fast, having somebody depend on him. But again, this is somebody who, obviously, it ain't really much going on upstairs. Clearly. And it's sad because it make you, if you feel like you somebody who want to invest in motherfuckers, you can't even do that because you can, but you'll have to take the arrows and just be quiet and let motherfuckers talk crazy to you because it's not even worth coming out and defending yourself against no motherfucking idiot. And let's make it very clear. It's not going to stop nobody from wanting to sign. It's not going to want to stop nobody from wanting to fuck with Mase. People will still do it even if they see it's a train wreck over there, which is not. But, excuse me, even if they see it's fucked up, that's not going to stop them, because everybody's going to automatically feel like they smarter than the last person who did something. This is Everything's Got a Price. I'm your host, Nayim, and I will holler at you.